And of course, I start off with my microphone muted. So let me try that again. Hi everyone, welcome to a live writing stream with me, Misha Gerik. In case you don't know who I am, which is very possible given the fact that this is the AuthorTube retreat, so a lot of you guys are going to be new to today's channel. So in case you're wondering who I am, I'm a South African writer. I write young adult and adult urban and epic fantasy, and I love doing it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys today, and I'm so glad to see that you guys are coming in. I'm so excited. And yeah, let me know what you guys are going to be working on, because I'm very curious. This is supposed to be a writing stream, but I am kind of, I want to say, agnostic. I think that being a writer is more about, or more than just being someone who writes. Yes, you do write, but as long as you are doing something to contribute towards your career, I'm happy. So if you're editing today, or if you are going to follow my example and do some of your branding stuff, updating your newsletter, whatever, it's all good. I am excited and I want to hear about it. So let me know what you are doing, and then we can get started. I'm going to go through some of the comments, and yeah, usually I try to get to everyone, but I'm seeing that we are quite a few people today, so I'm going to possibly skip you guys a little bit, and I'm sorry if I do, not intentional. And I also want to say hi to anyone who's watching from Facebook today, because this is the first time that I'm actually simulcasting both on Facebook and on YouTube. So if anyone is watching from Facebook, yeah, hi, welcome, and I hope we all have a lot of fun today. So let me just scroll back and say hello to everyone. So let's see, Bella RNC, hi. I'm not going to say hi to everyone, just going to kind of just click everyone and just say hello in a group there. So Nina's here, Chloe, Amy, Jasmine, Sharon. Nice, let's see. And Bella was kind enough to let me know I'm muted. Yeah, thanks so much. I felt a little bit silly. I muted myself because I just kind of don't like having my microphone on when I'm working on my computer before I stream, and then I just forgot to turn it off again or to turn my microphone back on. Oops. Künstlerin is here. I hope I pronounced that correct. Brenna. Ava. Hey, Ava. Let's see. Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Let's see. Debbie's back. Hey, Debbie. CB. Hello. Spencer's back. Hey. I love it. We are such a crowd tonight. I'm so excited. Nina says, I'm outlining a novel. Awesomeness, awesomeness. What genre? Let me know. CB is also planning for NaNoWriMo. So, what genre are you writing? I'm always curious to know all these things. Barbara says, I wondered why you weren't on at your usual time. Yeah, in case anyone is wondering, my usual time is 6 p.m. South African time, which is around noon Eastern Standard. But because of the fact that I'm taking part in the AuthorTube retreat, I moved up to start a bit late. But yeah, let's see. Ava says, I'm rearranging some books today and managing the toddler. I'm here hanging out down to distract the comment section. Yes, awesome. We can't not have you here. And then Petra's here. And Ava also just mentioned, oh, yay! That is awesome. Congratulations. So Ava just said, my grandson was born 57 minutes ago. So congrats on the grandson. That is awesome. Aw. I remembered you mentioned that it's going to happen today on Facebook. But, oh, I'm so happy for you. Sharon's here saying, I'm working on my project portal. Nice. Charlie's here. Hey, hey. Hi, Charlie. Keelan's here. Hi, Keelan. Thanks for dropping by. The pronoun I is here. Hello. I'm just going to call you pronoun, just to keep things nice and short. Yeah, just congratulations for Ava. Bella says, I'm rewriting and editing. CB is writing fan fiction. Very cool. Yes. Ava says, thank you to celebrate. Write all the words for those future generations. Nice. Very, very nice. Leia is here. Welcome. Nina says her book is a time travel novel with a focus on a family mystery my main character has to figure out. Cool. Very nice. Grayson stopped by to drop a like. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. And Ava also mentioned that it's her husband's birthday. That is so cool. Alexis is here and said, I'm running my short story for Amazon through Grammarly. Nice. Naked Firefly stopped by. Hey! Welcome back. Brenna mentioned my romance novel releases on the 30th. Eep, final edits. Oh, goodness. Exciting. That is so awesome. All right. So here we are. Okay. So in case you guys are wondering how this works, I work it a little differently from most streams. I like the idea of actually warming up. So I basically start with a 5-minute sprint, and then for every sprint after that, I add 5 minutes until I get to 25, and then I subtract 5 minutes to warm down to get back to 5 minutes again. But the interesting, or the basically what's going to happen today is going to be, I'm going to play it by ear a little bit more than usual, because we are a lot of people and I do want to interact with you guys, so we're going to chat in between and be a little bit more laid back than I am as a rule. I'm a little bit like when I'm streaming usually, but I'm going to just see how it goes. I will be mentioning my secret word. If I don't, do remind me at about the halfway point. So if by 9 o'clock I haven't mentioned my secret word, remind me. But important thing to know. So today I'm going to see if we can get to 25 minutes, and then we'll see how many ones we get after that before our time runs out. But it's just going to give you a feel for what I'm going to be doing here, and we get started. Before we go, I see more people came in. So, oops, sorry, that jumped. Let's try that again. O Monroe's here. Hi, I love your avatar. It looks awesome. Sage says, hey Misha, just stopping by to drop a like on my way to grab dinner. Have a good stream, everyone. And don't forget to stretch, hydrate, back up your work, and hit that like button. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Good reminder. So stretch, hydrate, back up your work, hit save, and hit the like button. Kimberly is also here. Hi. Welcome. All right. So I'm going to set up while we are preparing to get going. So let me just do a setup here. Why is there it goes. Okay, so let me just open that up. There we go. We are officially here. Okay, so I'm going to count down and I'm going to see you guys in 5 minutes. In case anyone wonders, I do go onto mute because I tend to play music in the background and I don't like distracting people, and I also don't like to be copyright flagged. So if I go quiet and it looks like I'm talking, I'm either reading out loud or I am playing music. Unless the timer is on 0, then I forgot to turn off the mute button again. All right, so I'm going to count down and I will see you guys in 5 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? Let me know. I am basically what I'm doing at the moment is I'm custom making my own timer, because this thing that we currently have is not particularly pretty. So I want to do something that fits my new brand that I'm busy implementing for my marketing. So yeah, it's going to look awesome, but it's a learning curve. So I'm just kind of learning the After Effects thing as I go along. So it's taking a bit longer than expected, but we'll see. Maybe, hopefully, at some point I will actually have a timer. So then I'll show you guys. But we'll see how long that takes to do. Let's see. We've got a lot of comments. So let me just skip over to this for a second. And that up. And let's go over some comments. Okay, so Better Days Are Here is back. Hi, welcome back. CB says, I had all my planning done and then I decided I didn't want to write a WWE fanfic anymore because the current product is woeful. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, if you don't feel passionate about it anyway, it's probably not worth trying to write. Sharon says, I got 97 words. Well done. CB got 48 words and 7 questions written. Very, very nicely done. Grayson did 147 words. Very impressive. That is most impressive. Nina says, I finished the Save the Cat outline and I'm now figuring out how long every scene I have outlined should be. Very good. You guys are doing so good. Okay. Ava moved more books. Also good. Bella rewrote 66 words. Nice. That is awesome. You guys are doing great. Let me just check what is happening. Okay, so nothing. Natalie's here. Hello, just jumped in. Hi, Natalie, welcome. Let me know what you're going to be working on. What genre? Are you editing? Are you writing? Are you doing something else? All the fun things. Petra got 194 words. Nice. And also, hello. I don't think I've seen you before. So welcome. Guys, you are doing awesome. Let me just give you guys a bit more of a chance to get some more feedback in. In the meantime, I am also setting up the timer. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking this is now quiet, so I don't know. Either I'm going to get like a million comments coming in at the same time, or you guys just kind of have like a lulled moment. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes longer. I see Charlie left a comment saying, I'm sending out thank yous to people who are reacting to weak drama that tried to hit my channel last night. Uncreative people are uncreative. Nice. It's good to have a crew behind you that supports you. It's nice and useful. And Natalie says, critiquing stories, will probably write or edit my stories later. Cool. All right. And then just some people asking what drama happened on Charlie's channel. So I'm going to leave off there for now, and let's get ready for the next sprint. Oh, and CB asked, do I need to go hit someone with a Hulkbuster? Some people do need that, you know, to kind of wake up. So it could be handy. And Sarah's here. Hey, Sarah, welcome. Long time no see. We kind of miss each other with our time zones being so different. So unfortunate, but it happens. Yeah. All right, so let me get that ready. And let's just jump straight into the next sprint. And yeah, Sarah, are you going to be sprinting today? What will you be working on? And let me know all the fun things. All right, so I'm going to count down and then I will see you guys in 10 minutes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? Let me just do a little bit of scrolling back to see what I missed while we were sprinting. So let's see. Ava just reminding everybody, save your work. So please do. If you haven't yet, please do. Oh, I should do that as well. Sarah says, I don't know what I'm doing. I hadn't gotten that far. Laugh out loud. Well done. Well, I hope you figure something out. Maybe you can get some stuff done for today's stream. So, okay, just Charlie explaining what happened. So I'm just going to not going to go into that because it's just going to take a bit long, but it really sucks that people show up on your channel to be bullies. That's just like really cool. But so I'm glad that you sorted out the drama anyway. Ava said, haters are closer to lovers and those who give no cares. Not lovers, but who love. Haha. My point is, you made it, Charlie. The first hump of stardom is behind you now. Yeah, if haters show up, it's a sign that you're relevant to them. So, yeah, but it still sucks. And Charlie just saying that it just shows what I love about this community and the Ghost, which is a band community, that I woke up to so many supportive and amazing messages. You all rock. Nice. And Doll's here. Hey, Doll. Welcome. Glad to see you back. Sharon did 100 words. Nice. Charlie spent the sprint chatting and updating everyone. So that's cool. Sako's here. Hey, Sako. Welcome. I don't think you've actually attended a stream before, so very cool to see you here. Thanks for joining in. Kimberly did 264 words. Nicely done. Kaylin says, yay for supportive communities. Also, I literally got up and came back just at the end of the sprint. Missed the writing part, I suppose. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but hopefully now you are up and about, so hopefully you can get some writing done eventually. So we'll see. Let's see. CB got 150 words or 17 questions written. Nice. Nina figured out approximately how many words she needs per scene up to Act 3. Nicely done. Naked Firefly says, cooking dinner and then we'll be jumping onto those words. Very good. Bella wrote 147 words. Nicely done. Pronoun wrote a paragraph, then deleted it all, unfortunately. Glad to see another South African. Yay! Woohoo! Very nice. Nice. I love seeing South Africans because sometimes feels like I'm a lone South African voice crying out in the dark. So I was pretty thrilled when I found Sage, but I'm also always excited to see more South Africans on here. And Grayson did 206 words. Very good. Guys, you are killing it. And as for myself, I've actually got a timer. I have the timer working in the video. But of course, me being me, it's not just enough for me to just have like a background. I'm actually trying to animate it. So that's now taking the next thing. But it's fun. I'm having fun just kind of messing around with the stuff. But I'm excited about it. It's going to look cool. But yes, that's what I'm working on. It's definitely a writerly thing because I'm basically going to upload that timer and hopefully I'm going to figure out a way to although do I really need to? If I do a 25-minute timer, I can actually just tell the timer when to start and just have that timer be the thing for all of them. because I've been trying to figure out a way in which to not have to manage 5 videos for the different times that I'm actually using for sprints. So yeah, that should work. I should be able to do that. So I only need 1 timer, which is fantastic. Woohoo! And also, I have used timer so many times in these past few sentences. My inner editor is screaming at me. Let's see. CB says, I worked out what's going to happen on the first date and made myself really laugh. Very good. Very cool. If you're laughing, it means that your readers probably will as well, in a good way. Sarah says, coffee and breakfast. Yes, it's like 1:30. Ugh, gosh. Charlie asks what I'm using to animate my timer. Okay, so I have the full Adobe suite. So I'm just kind of teaching myself how to use After Effects. So I've got the timer and basically had a YouTube video that was playing in the background telling me how to code the timer so that it works correctly, while also using like nice fonts and stuff so that I don't have to use like the standard thing that you have to use in like Premiere. So that was interesting, but also very cool. But now what I'm doing is basically I made like a graphic for I almost want to say they call it on YouTube, I think they call it a screensaver, which is like the standard thing, which is also the thing that pops up at the top of my channel. So I made that thing, and now I just basically imported the Photoshop file into my After Effects. And that's now the background. But now, because of the fact that the 2 programs talk to each other, and I didn't import a photo, but a Photoshop file, I can actually go into that Photoshop file in After Effects and make the layers move apart, move separately, and do silly and interesting things. So that's basically what I'm playing with right now, is to kind of make each layer that was part of that background do stuff over the like 25-minute period. So that's basically what I'm doing. But I think it's going to look cool. It's just a bit more interesting than having like a stationary image. So that's basically, yeah. And then Charlie just said, awesome, I want to play with that. Yeah, I actually started playing with After Effects for another video I had to make for my day job as a communications manager for some, this is such a long phrase to say. I'm a communications branding manager for a program feature focusing on entrepreneurship and innovation support in Southern Africa. So I had to make a video about what this program does. And for that video, I needed to do like a thing where it was an Africa map that kind of had like little like literary things happening and all that stuff. And I couldn't find that without paying like thousands of rands, hundreds of dollars. So I made it using After Effects, and I enjoyed it so much that I decided to do more of that. So you guys might actually see more like After Effects kind of based videos in the future from me, because I find it fun. It's nice and creative. It's like making a movie, but with pictures instead of like actual camera work. But yeah, we'll see. CB says, I wouldn't know where to start with that. Basically, what I find is that the best way to do that is to kind of start with a mental image of what you want to do, and then just YouTubing the crap out of it until you find out how to do it. So that's basically what I did, is just like, I want to do this thing. How can I do this thing? And I put it into YouTube, watched some instruction videos, and just did my thing. Bella says, so is the next sprint at 25, or are we still going up in 5-minute intervals? I don't mind either. Yeah, basically we are going to keep going up in 5-minute intervals until we get to 25, and then we'll see how much time is left. But in the interest of that, of actually getting some more sprints in, I think it's time for me to set up the next timer. So while we're all waiting for more comments, I'm just going to do that. And if the timer is set up before more comments come in, I'm just going to jump us into the next sprint. And in case anyone is wondering why there are funny noises in the background, that would be my cat throwing a tantrum because I'm not leaving the window open because we have mosquitoes. So yeah, she is really going at it at the moment. Okay, so the next sprint is a 15-minute one. And yeah, we're basically ready to go. So I'm going to jump us right in. I will see you guys at about 5 minutes to the hour. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? Let me just scroll back a little. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so just during the sprint, Alexis said, I did as much editing as my Google Docs and Grammarly can do. Why'd I have to be in love with writing when my grammar skills suck? Yeah, that is definitely a bit of a problem, but I hope the Grammarly helps you out. But yeah, for me, what I ended up having to do was actually, I bought a style guide, and I just learned the crap out of it until I could actually just do the edits myself. And honestly, I kind of feel like I'm a better editor than Grammarly is, so you win, but it does take time to do that. Let's see, CB says 223 words. I'm now up to question 76. Nice. And just asked, CB also asked Alexis, have you tried Pro Writing Aid? So that's an interesting question. But yeah, how did the rest of you guys do? On my side, still animating. I'm busy trying to figure out how to make an animation look like it's being drawn. So I'm doing what that thing is that I mentioned earlier. So I want a specific thing to happen. So now I'm Googling and YouTubing until I find the answer. So it's basically the way I learn anything from like After Effects. Sometimes even Premiere Pro or Photoshop. I just kind of have a picture in my mind and I work at it until I realize how it works. Let's see. Alexis just said, I'm there now. So yeah. Nina just said, I realized I don't have enough scenes to tell the story, so I'm adding some in. Good. Charlie says, I'm reorganizing my world building, so I don't know who to how to quantify that. Yeah, it's difficult. I think in that case, I would take the similar approach as I do when I'm editing, which is to say, I count the hours. I count the time spent on it rather than actually trying to count words. CB says it's easier to navigate than Grammarly. That's now Pro Writing Studio, I think. Was it? What that you? Pro Writing Aid. Charlie also just endorses Pro Writing Aid. It's apparently really cool. Natalie says critiqued 2,105 words and wrote 116 comments. Nice. Sarah said, I had you muted and forgot I'm special. Yep, that happens. I've also done that. And also, for a second, when I saw the word muted, I'm like, oh my word, because I thought I forgot to turn off the mute. And then I realized, no, actually, it is turned on. So, or my mic is turned on. So, phew. Oh, gosh, for a second there, because I am that person who would like talk for minutes on end and then just literally forget that I had mute turned on, even if I always turn mute on. Bella wrote 175 words. Nice. Right, guys, so as I promised, by 9 o'clock, my local time, which is in a minute, I would give you guys my secret word. So I'm going to give it now, and the word is tree. So yeah, enjoy that. Use it wisely, but yeah, tree. And in case anyone is wondering why tree, in my epic fantasy series, The War of Six Crowns, there is a tree that is of special significance to a lot of my main characters, and it's a special place to them. And kind of even now, like when I read scenes with that tree in it, I just kind of get the warm and fuzzies. So yeah, it's basically a big silver tree with black leaves, and it's magical. So yeah, there you go. Tree. Secret word? Tree. All right, so let's see, more comments coming in. Oh, just one. Bella says, I have to go walk my dogs. I don't know if by the time I'm back you'll still be live, but if not, bye. But thanks so much for stopping by, and good luck with walking the doggies. I hope everything goes well. that they don't pull you, don't take you for too much of a walk, because mine does. Being as it is, like, I think it weighs 180 pounds, so that's just one of them. So he thinks he's the guy who decides where we go. Yeah, but thanks for joining, and I hope you drop in the future. But just in case you're wondering, there is like an hour of streaming left. All right, so in the meantime, let me set up the next sprint. Okay, so 20 minutes. We are actually making reasonable time, so at least I think we're going to have at least, I don't think we're going to be able to get to a warm down. In other words, we won't be subtracting 5 minutes today. Oops, I knew that would happen. I don't think we're going to get to the warm down today, but we will at least get to 2 longish sprints. So this is the first one, and then the next one will be the 25-minute one. And then we'll see how many minutes are left by the end of the stream. Because it's kind of a balance. I don't want to rush too much into the sprints, but I also want to read what you guys have to say. So yeah, it's a bit slower paced than usual for me, but it's going well. I'm quite happy with our pace. Okay, so in the interest of fitting in 2 more sprints, I'm going to jump us right in now. And then I will see you guys at about 22 minutes past the hour. In other words, in 20 minutes. So I'll see you guys then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? On my side, I am still just going through the whole thing and trying to figure out how to do this, but I think this might be a little too complicated for me, but I will still try it. Let me just check out some comments. So let's see. Grace mentioned I paused writing to do some critiquing. Cool. Alexis just said, damn, Pro Writing 8 is a million times better than Grammarly. Good to know. And Connie dropped by. Hi, Connie. Nice to see you here. Just saying she hopes the words are flowing. Well, tonight for me, it's more the video is the flowing. But the video, yeah, it's going, but it's quite a long process because it's a learning curve for me. But I think the words for everyone else is flowing like crazy, which is awesome. Let's see. CD has finished the question section of her plan, or their plan, and very important part because they need to know how to write the story. Good thing. So it's very good that you got the questions done. Nina says, finished adding the scenes, and now I have to figure out which to go, or which should go into which chapter, since it has 2 points of views. Very, very cool. You are making quite a lot of progress with your planning, I can tell. And then the pronoun got 212 words this time. Nice. And CB got 335 words. Nice, guys. You guys are doing awesome. All right, so I think in the interests of at least doing one longish sprint, I'm going to activate the timer for 25 minutes and just jump us straight in so that we have 10 more minutes to do the to just do some catch up and hanging out ahead of the end of the stream. So let me just get that open. I hope that's okay with you guys, but yeah. CB just mentioned after Nano, I'm going to completely overhaul my plan. Good thinking. Ava got the books moved. Woohoo! Nice going. I still have like a few hundred books that I need to put into shelves, but I also have to put the shelves into my office, which is why this is still my background, because I haven't had the time to actually get that done. But it will happen at some stage, eventually. We'll see. All right. Yeah, let me just jump us straight into the 25-minute sprint. And yeah, hopefully I can show you guys at least something about this video by the time I'm done. All right, so 25 minutes starting now. I will see you guys at 10 minutes to the hour. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? Let me just, I see CB just left a message during the sprint saying, the mistake that Marvel made in the stuff about Endgame has been fixed, or I'm illiterate as well as enumerate. Cool. Very interesting. So I'm taking it, I assume you're doing like an Endgame kind of fanfic? That sounds interesting. On my side, let me see if I can share what I've been doing. Let me just clean this up. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm basically tracing over this animation by so that I can animate the stuff that I traced. But man, it is complicated. It's basically, this is supposed to be one, like a single line in line art, but I can't always tell exactly the way that the line runs, so I'm just having to make best guesses and like work from there. But it is a bit more complicated than I thought it would be, but I think it's going to be awesome once it's done. Issue is, of course, that I actually have another one of these that I have to do, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to take to actually finish this. Nina says, I'm in Act 2 of the chapters, still a long way to go though. Yeah, Act 2 tends, I don't know about you, but for me, Act 2 tends to be longer than the other two acts, so it is still a while, I think, especially if you're early in Act 2. CB says, started the chapter by chapter plan, very nice. Yeah, so, I hope you guys enjoyed this, just kind of as a random aside while I'm waiting for more comments. Yeah, this is kind of a taster of what it's like when I do my usual sprints. The only difference is that usually my streams actually go a lot longer, and I actually do make it both to 25 minutes and back, but of course we did have to shorten a little bit, and we had to get to know each other, so I had more comments to respond to, all sorts of fun things. So I don't think I'm going to do another sprint because we only have a few minutes left before I have to wrap up. So just kind of, I'm just basically waiting for the final comments to come in from you guys, and then I'm going to disappear. But while I am waiting for more updates from you guys, I'm just going to quickly just do a quick rundown. Once again, in case anybody missed the introduction, my name is Misha Garrick. I am a writer from South Africa. I write a variety of genres, but my published books are epic and urban fantasy aimed at young adult and adult readers. I hope to see you guys again soon. Usual streaming time is 6 p.m. South African time, which is to say about noon Eastern Standard Time. And then I run that through to around 9:30 p.m. South African time. So the difference, more or less, is the timing is pretty much the same here when it comes to when I end my streams. This is basically due to the fact that I run a lot more sprints, and basically double the amount of sprints I did tonight, and then it does take a bit of time when we have like chatting in the middle of it and all that stuff. But yeah, so I hope to see you guys soon, and that you guys will be back, because I'd love to see you guys. If you haven't yet, do hit subscribe, and please like the video, because we need to please those algorithm gods so that I can get more recommendations. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. If you would like to follow me on Facebook, you can just follow my my author page, which is facebook.com/Misha Garrick, exactly the way that my name is written at the bottom here, no spaces. And yeah, I'm going to basically be running streams concurrently from now on, both on Facebook and on YouTube, so that everybody gets to watch. And I hope to see more people on Facebook as well in the future, and we can have some fun. So I hope to see you soon, and let's just quickly read final comments, because I see people are saying bye now. So CB just said that, yeah, it's been great. I got loads of work done. I'm thrilled to hear that. It's awesome, because it is, after all about productivity. And Alexis just said bye. So I'm going to sign off, because that gives you guys time to kind of jump over to the next thing. I'm not exactly sure who is up next, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say. So I'm just going to say thanks so much for visiting and for hanging out and for making the chat awesome today. Oh my word, sorry. Before I go, I'm seeing a bunch of StreamYard. Sorry, it just suddenly jumped, and I didn't realize that a lot of messages came in. So let me try that again before I sign off. Let me just at least read the messages. Where are we? Oh, no. Okay, so sorry. I thought it skipped, but it did not. So yeah, that's basically going to be all she wrote for today. I hope to see you guys soon, and thanks so much, and have an awesome AuthorTube retreat, what's left of it. And in case anyone missed the secret word earlier, my secret word for this stream is tree. All right. See you guys soon. Love you all.